team, and they won it. Few England fans have made the journey as well. It's on the up. This can be, Andrew, one thing.
Cup journey for them.
Sri Lanka is that they can adapt to conditions. Sometimes it's said about this England side, if it spins, they get in trouble. But they
maybe one of the very best in the world. I think pace on because of
the wicket leg side. Finds mid-on, and there is a fumble to start with.
B20 joined by Rod Tucker standing in.
Toe end of the bat. We saw a lot of catches in the ring yesterday. That escapes mid-off, and England and Butler have their first boundary. Up in the air, first ball, debut ball. Will it be taken? You bet. What a start to his T20 international career.
Well, I'm not sure about the celebration, but the result is the stuff of dreams. You work and you work and you dream of an international day.
Comes in at 3.
Season.
Gets through. Bethel, as most left-handers, are very strong on that offside. He has his first boundary. Short again, and that will go all the way. He's picked up length beautifully. That deserved to be hit. And again, too short. That is 3 short balls. It's gone 4-6-4 of the bat of Bethel.
First innings, Brook to come.
That was too short and belted away. Maybe a 6. The umpires are going to check that. Whether it landed on the cushion or just before, we'll have a look. On the pitch, probably realising that the next ball was going to be fuller, couldn't afford to be short. Good fielding in the deep.
No surprises, Kushal Bertel.
7 for 4,000
run club in this format. Pack.
But he still finds the gap. Beautiful placement from Jos Buttler. Mid-off, over his head and comfortably flat. Another boundary for Buttler. Short, wide, and Jos Buttler's not going to miss out on those.
Again, Nepal's plans just...
Now has he nicked it? He has. That is a good comeback from Nandan. A little bit more bounce, and Buttler was just trying to run it off the face. He's nicked it and he's gone.
In the pump
for England. But
today.
Too far, too long, too easy, too short. It's been his problem, Shermalla, since he got that first wicket. Just a little short. 4. And that was more crisp. The earlier one was power. This was just crisp. That lovely left-hander's feel through the offside. How straight was that? The finger's gone up. Wide Banton. It's going to have a word with Bethel. It looked very, very straight. He's a tall man, though. There was a bit of a stride. Where's he hit him? They will take the review. Oh, just past him. Just past him for 4. The scoreboard can tell a story. The batters don't believe it.
Well, the result is exactly that. 4 for Harry Brook. How it comes about.
In Kuala Lumpur, in international cricket.
Long on to Cow Corner. Current teams at this. Oh! It's infectious. Energy screams through you.
Well, if he can glide a ball to the boundary, he doesn't need the power, does he? That's a beautifully played shot.
Yeah, certainly doesn't.
Well, that'll protect it from the real heat of the sun. Next hour or so. How are you seeing that? There's a little bit of moisture, and that will go for 4. Jacob Bethel into the 4. Heaved away leg side. Just. Boy, he would have been interested for a while. They're long on, but the placement just about good enough from Bethel. Oh, that's no doubt about that. That is 50 for Jacob Bethel, and that's the biggest of the day so far. Second tier. Well, that's massive. Absolutely massive. The spectacular situations they also enjoy, and he's in that look the other way. This time he finds the middle of the bat. Now he's
up for them as Brook goes down the ground and over the head of Karen KC. Who's going to... Now this could be a chance. It goes a mile into the air. Long on comes in and holds on. And the Prendergast area is the wicket. Back up to you guys.
Yeah, what a moment. What a moment, because they desperately needed the breakthrough. The partnership was good. Right hand combinations. For a number of reasons, that wicket came at a bad time. That is a bad bit of fielding in the deep, and it's something that we keep saying. Nepal pride themselves in their fielding. They're electric in the field in terms of across the ground. Dragged on. He never really looked settled there, Sam Curran. And his 8th delivery, he's chopped it onto his stumps. Irie has his 2nd.
Yeah, brilliant piece of bowling.
Of the England spin bowling. Pulled beautifully, and that is an excellent way to go to a half century. Harry Brook's form as England white ball captain has been exceptional. Pitched up his hand, came off the bat. This will take some catching. 2 fielders, and it is taken. Good communication between the 2 of them. They were looking into the sun as well. So that is an excellent catch, and it's 50 and out. It could have gone edged, and that will go away to the boundary.
Yeah, off the toe of the bat, I think, from Will Jacks. Not a bad delivery from Nandan.
Game for them, and a big game for us.
On the scoreboard, ticking up.
Hit towards long off, hit over long off, all the way for 6. Wonderful striking from Will Jacks.
Yeah, incredible shot from Will Jacks. This is the reason England
scooped it. The low full toss used to be a difficult ball to hit. Nowadays they slap it into the stands.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant again from Will Jacks.
And 2 full. Swing and a miss. Can they get through for a single? Will he get the run out at the other end? He does. Sacrifice there, Archer, to get Jacks back on strike. Goes full, he goes wide, and he has been smashed into the stands. A really good last over for Will Jacks and England.
Paul, they will be happy.
Yes, you got the feeling that the ball was coming off the Wankhede Stadium. And Burteo,
The sort of guy who can bat
England side, it doesn't have.
He puts absolutely everything in.
And I think that's what Nick Knight meant when he said he can hustle you sometime. Or just over. And the first boundary comes up. Oh, this time in front of square. This is exquisite timing from Kushal Bhurtel.
Well, use the pace again. Again, it is lovely batting, and it puts a...
Well, if he's going to have a big tournament, he's going to have to get past Kushal Bhurtel here, who's driving and literally tearing. More runs. Just drifting into the pads this time.
Yeah, again, Harsh, it's pace. They're just using the pace on offer. It's good batting. It's excellent batting. Don't try and fight the pace. Just use it. Help it on its way.
Wow. Now the fielder. Fielder will watch it sail over. Kushal Bhuteo. Wide open spaces there. And that'll trickle away for 4-2. Should be taken. Should be taken. There's the first wicket. And almost inevitably it had to be spin. It's Liam Dawson.
Yeah, and Dawson is a great competitor. Loves this kind of atmosphere. He loves these.
Captain Rohit Paudel, if there's a young kid coming up to you.
I call it combat. I always used to call it combat, where it's basically it's an individual game.
Gone straight back to Jacks, stuck in the surface, and Bertel, who looks so at home against pace.
Challenge. Now the next challenge.
Cutaway, signature stroke for the Pendra Singh races to the rope. He started brightly,
And he often
poked away, back-to-back boundaries. Nice salvo, first from Powdell. Belief and
now through the offside for 4. Travels very quickly along this 1 KD outfield. Latched onto that slow one very quickly. It was so slow that even if he hadn't latched onto it, he had the time. And now Paudel joins in the party. Well, let's play that towards the end. Come as we look at who's to come. Straight up, there should be a fielder underneath it. There's the wicket England wanted. Well, he's the ultimate competitor, Sam Curran, and he won't have enjoyed what happened in his first over. Out of 50 in the warm-up games, but when it's interviewing some of the...
big hit and taken. Excellent catch going forward. Now then, wickets beginning to fall. It is the skipper that's played so well. It's Phil Salt in the nerves of England fans
in domestic cricket.
That'll help too for Nepal. They're not out of this quite yet.
Yeah, correction to go straight from.
Gone up. Has it got the distance? Just, yes it has. Heartbreak for England, but Nepal still very much in the contest.
X going away from you.
Pace and edged and gone. Good catch. Archer with the comeback. And they do lose another, but they're gone up a long way. It's gone a long way too. Finds the gap, finds the boundary, another boundary. Just 14 required now. Goal! What a delivery. What a delivery under pressure from Luke Wood. Not been a straightforward over for him, but he finishes it well. 10. England breathe again. They were tested, immense pressure. Great credit to Nepal, who will look back at